Your Excellency, may I now take this opportunity and to invite my colleague, Honorable Swipan Tuya, Cabinet Secretary of Defense, to make her remarks. Thank you and God bless you.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, and Chancellor of the National Defense University, Kenya, Honorable Julius Ogamba, the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, Chief of the Defense Forces, General Charles Kahariri, the Principal Secretary Defense, Dr. Patrick Mariro, the Vice Chief of Defense Forces, members of Parliament present, led by the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Defense, Intelligence and Foreign Relations, Honorable Nelson Koech, honorable members of Parliament from Nakuru County, service commanders, members of the University Council, Vice Chancellor of the National Defense University, Kenya, Lieutenant General Mutai, other Vice Chancellors present, Deputy Vice Chancellors, Commandants, Principals and Directors of University Colleges, members of the University Senate, members of the Diplomatic Corps present, General Officers, faculty, distinguished guests, our graduates and families, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and a deep sense of accomplishment that I stand before you today as we celebrate the graduation of our accomplished students from the National Defense University, Kenya. This second graduation ceremony marks not just a milestone in the academic journey of our graduates, but also the growth and commitment of this great institution. It reflects the commitment of the university to its vital role in shaping and enhancing not only Kenya's, but also the regional and international security and leadership. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each of the graduates. Today, we honor your dedication. You can clap for yourselves. You have done a tremendous job. Today, we honor your dedication, your hard work, and perseverance. As you prepare to serve your countries and institutions with distinction, I wish to remind you to stay true to the values, skills, and knowledge that have been imparted to you. Your Excellency, the National Defense University, Kenya, is a cornerstone of the Ministry of Defense core mandate. Through its 7 colleges, the university has been instrumental in the development of strategic thinkers, policy developers, and leaders capable of tackling the complex security challenges of our time. The students who will be graduating today or who have just graduated are not just scholars, but architects of security, tasked with shaping the future of our nation, our continent, and the world at large. Today's ceremony is a testament of the university's strategic role in this important journey. This university has transformed into a vital hub for interdisciplinary collaboration, essential for addressing both current and emerging security challenges. Over the past year, Your Excellency, I have witnessed the university's growing influence in the discourse around ethics, leadership, and national security through trainings conducted for senior members within the Executive Office of the President, including induction sessions for cabinet secretaries and principal secretaries on the said topics. Additionally, the university hosted impactful symposiums aimed at crafting strategies to counter cybersecurity threats and seize digital opportunities for national progress. It also brought together commandants from various African military institutions through the Senior Professional Military Education Commandants Forum, a gathering that reinforced our commitment to national security cooperation, mutual respect, and the open exchange of expertise among African defense institutions. Your Excellency, on this occasion, I wish to encourage the university to continue nurturing these dialogues across the security spectrum by positioning itself as a vital resource for policy development and strategy formation and capacity building. The university can continue to serve ministries, departments, and agencies of government with distinction. And as we have witnessed, this goes beyond our borders to the region and the continent at large. The achievements of this university are a collective effort, and I would like to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to you, Your Excellency, for your unwavering leadership as President, Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, and Chancellor of this university. I also wish to express my appreciation to the Ministry of Education and the National Treasury and the University Council for their steady support for the institution. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the tireless effort of the entire university management and the entire community. Your dedication has made this day a success. And now, to our graduates, let me extend my warmest congratulations on the successful completion of your academic programs. This achievement speaks to your hard work, sacrifice, and sense of duty. The discipline, commitment, and resilience you have shown are qualities that will guide you well as you embark on your diverse professional careers. As you step forward, you will encounter both rewarding triumphs and inevitable challenges. The education and training you have received have equipped you to face this head-on. But it is your character and dedication that will ultimately define your success. The world requires leaders who embody strength and compassion, warriors who are also peacemakers. Yes, warriors who also embody peacemaking. I urge you to uphold the values of honor, integrity, service, and duty as you adapt, innovate, and lead with courage and wisdom. May your careers be filled with success, and may your contributions bring peace and security to your nations and to the world. This is only the beginning of your journey, and I am confident that you will make all of us proud. Congratulations once again to the NDUK class of 2024. I thank you. I now take this opportunity with honor to invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defense Forces and the Chancellor of the National Defense University, Kenya, to make his remarks. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much, Minister. Let's take our seats. Asanteni sana. Excellencies, Council and Management of National Defense University, Kenya, family and graduates, I am delighted to join you as we celebrate yet another graduation at the National Defense University, Kenya. The class of 2024 now joins the distinguished ranks of previous cohorts who have passed through the esteemed institution and gone on to serve our nation diligently and effectively. I am proud of this opportunity to address the dedicated men and women who have applied themselves to the pursuit of knowledge in furtherance of their patriotic service to our nation. This ceremony is not merely an academic milestone. It represents a pivotal step in our collective effort to strengthen Kenya's defense and security framework. In you, we witness the spirit of commitment to the transformation and progress of our nation, including that of our region and the world at large. As we celebrate your achievements, we also take this opportunity to reflect on the broader vision that unites us, our collective aspirations for a secure, resilient, and rapidly developing Kenya that contributes to a united, peaceful, and prosperous Africa. The Africa Union's Agenda 2063 inspires us with its Pan-African vision of a continent that is integrated, self-reliant, and influential in the global stage. And I am very proud of the diversity that I see of the graduates in this university. Defense and security are fundamental to achieving this vision, and your role as professionals in the national and regional defense, peace, and security sector is central to its fulfillment. The work undertaken at the National Defense University, Kenya reinforces our country's credentials as a robust anchor of stability in our region and beyond. We are at a critical juncture, globally, regionally, and at home, where the demand for making difficult and complex decisions has never been greater in addressing urgent challenges and complex problems. For this reason, I encourage you to embrace continuous learning, the humility to remain teachable, and adapt and cultivate a deep appreciation for innovation to sustain your capability for this high calling. As is now well understood, defense extends beyond safeguarding borders to encompass strategies for understanding and managing the multifaceted drivers of insecurity. Security, therefore, must involve fostering stability, economic growth, and the partnership required to address global challenges effectively. In an era defined by disruption and dynamism, uncertainty and disinformation, discontent and conflict, as well as threats and crises, the security challenges we face are vast, they are complex, and ever-evolving, including cyber threats, information warfare, terrorism, maritime vulnerabilities, and climate-induced crises, alongside traditional security risks that we all know. Addressing these challenges demands the ability to track rapidly changing dynamics, analyze them using clear evidence and accurate data, evaluate options from a multidimensional perspective, and implement strategies informed by multidisciplinary learning. I am confident that during your time At this university, you have acquired the skills, learned the techniques, and acquired attitudes necessary to contribute effectively in a very responsive manner and in a forward-thinking, solution-oriented manner. I am equally confident that your education and training has equipped you to harness the full spectrum of our nation's potential in diplomatic, informational, military, and economic power and influence. As you graduate, you are charged with a critical task of addressing crises as they arise, while anticipating and mitigating future risks. In so doing, I trust that your efforts shall be guided by a commitment to enable Kenya make its full contribution to a united and self-reliant Africa, capable of charting its own path and playing its role in the global space. I challenge the National Defense University of Kenya to remain visionary and to craft forward-looking strategies that anticipate pressing challenges, particularly in times of national crisis, and in response to clear need for robust disaster management capacity. I urge the university to implore collaboration with county governments as a means to strengthen the preparedness and effectiveness of crisis response mechanisms nationwide, with particular focus on addressing climate-related disaster. This morning, I had occasion to engage the university management and council. And I am very proud of the assignments that I gave last year, that today I have received feedback. I will make sure that feedback informs government policy as we plan forward. However, because I have the privilege of being Chancellor of this university, I have another 2 assignments. One assignment is on matters of our nation and where we stand today, to inform the public, to educate the public, to even entertain the public. But also, equally, it is much more easy to misinform the public, to disinform the public, for fake news to travel miles before you know what the truth is. What is the place of fake news, of social media, and the advent of misinformation, fake news, disinformation, and what effect it has on public understanding and governance and public trust on institutions that are supposed to be responsible for governance. I'm sure these are issues that are of importance and requires intellectual discourse, intellectual interrogation to give us pathways for us to chart going into the future. In today's interconnected world, risks and threats easily escalate into global crises and disasters. However, our collective and individual security can be significantly enhanced through partnership and strategic alliances. Challenges such as climate change, transitional crime, cross-border terrorism, and instability driven by scarcity or economic crises often transcend borders. Kenya's security depends on the strength of a collaborative framework with regional neighbors and global allies. Fostering dynamic and responsive partnership frameworks that promote mutual respect, shared security, and inclusive prosperity calls for strategic capacity that I urge you, as graduates of this great university, to develop. I am encouraged by the university's leadership in fostering such alliances as exemplified by initiatives like the Senior Professional Military Education Commandants Forum, which brings together military leaders from across Africa to share insights and best practices. This kind of collaboration must be expanded and deepened to include a broader range of professionals and organizations, thereby enhancing our collective capability to address emerging security threats. There can no longer be any doubt that in the 21st century, technology underpins our defense strategies. Consequently, it is imperative that this university moves with urgency to establish itself firmly as a hub of security-related research and innovation so as to consolidate Kenya's military capabilities while developing valuable technologies with broad civilian value. Cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, robotics, automation, and advanced data systems must become fundamental pillars of our national defense strategy and capabilities. I challenge the class of 2024 and the entire student body to lead in adopting and deploying these transformative technologies, not only for the national defense, but also to drive economic growth, modernize infrastructure, and uplift our society. The bottom-up economic transformation agenda offers the university opportunities to channel Kenya's young talent into emerging fields, fostering innovation and contributing to national development. As digital natives, our young people hold the key to transforming productivity through technology, and the university should collaborate with government ministries and agencies to harness this tremendous potential. Kenya recognizes that people are the cornerstone of national security. This means that an effective defense strategy relies on the contribution of skilled, ready, and ethical personnel. I reaffirm my commitment to ensuring that our defense forces receive the training, equipment, and support they need to excel and play their part in national growth. The National Defense University of Kenya, for its part, must continue to shape leaders of integrity, resilience, and adaptability, a job that you're already doing very well, and congratulations to this university for what you're doing. Under the bottom-up economic transformation plan, our security philosophy is defined not merely as the absence of conflict, but the presence of opportunity. By implication, therefore, our conception of security is intertwined with our ambition for economic development, governance, and the empowerment of all citizens, with special focus on youth, on women, and those who come from vulnerable situations. An inclusive approach to security not only strengthens the social fabric, but also underpins national resilience that is collective and that carries everybody on board. As you proceed to take up your new roles, I urge you to always bear in mind that you are part of a greater patriotic movement dedicated to the realization of our collective vision for a secure and prosperous Kenya within a peaceful and prosperous Africa. Your time at this university has prepared, motivated, and equipped you to defend our national sovereignty, safeguard its transformation, and champion innovation and foster collaboration. Your readiness in this respect will be summoned to action whenever challenges arise, and your true caliber will be measured in terms of your capacity to perceive crisis and challenges as opportunities to shape the future and leave a strong, positive legacy. I encourage you to uphold the tradition of excellence, integrity, and service that define the National Defense University of Kenya, and to serve the people of our